by Miss Nicole Estridge.
What's so proudly weeping at the twilight's last gleaming, who through us shines and bright stars through the perilous tide. O'er ramparts we watch, were soon still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner wave o'er land of the free and the
Beautifully done.
JJ, the Navy Junior ROTC out of Everett High School, they just finished first in a competition yesterday in the region. That included, Washington and Northern Oregon. They're led by Commander Guile and Senior Chief Estrella. The color guard champion, so we're all championship Sunday here all around.
I was in Naval Junior Reserve Officers Training Corps in high school out of Carver, out of North Whidbey Island. And how many schools have embraced having all the branches of military service at the high school level. Perform in a drill team as well as unarmed drill, unarmed, armed, that's right, unarmed, armed, as well as rifle team.
Very well done, all around. Anthem, presentation of the colors, beautiful.
Now we get to the principals of this afternoon's contest. Wearing the black and gold. Actually, gold and black will be Peninsula College out of Port Angeles. Had the pleasure of working with athletic director Rick Ross back in 1999 and 2000. Number 1 seed out of NWAC North. Under head coach Ali Crum, assistant coaches Gabby Benamiai and Mike Knowles. The head coach for Lower Columbia, Lucas Myers, assistant coaches Markeisha Gilson and Lee Roy. Let's get to the principals of this afternoon's contest. First, for the Peninsula College Pirates. They will start Keely Jade Smith, a 5'9" freshman guard and forward from Waiakea High School in Hilo, Hawaii on the Big Island. On the swing at guard and forward. Emilia Long, number 3, a 5'9" freshman guard, home of the Rough Riders, hometown of Port Angeles. Hope Glasser, 5'11" freshman swing guard and forward from Squim, 17 miles to the east on US 101. Into out to Asaula, 6'1" freshman center from Soldotna High School, Soldotna, Alaska. And Madison Cook, a 5'11" freshman swing guard forward from Port Angeles. For the Lower Columbia College Red Devils, they will start Michaela Harris. Harris is a 5'6" sophomore guard out of Northridge High School in Layton, Utah. Caitlin Forner, 5'8" freshman guard from Camas High School, home of the Papermakers in the Greater St. Helens League. Danica Schmidt, a 6' sophomore forward from Soldotna High School, Soldotna, Alaska. Asia Castillo, 5'6", sophomore guard from Lilahua High School, Honolulu, Hawaii. And Jody Noyes, a 6'1", sophomore center from Carbon High School, Carbon, Utah. How these teams made it to the final. Peninsula College Pirates, before the tournament, 22-3. Now it's 25-3, the overall record. They were 13-1 in NWAC North. Previous tournament entry in 2020 have 13 tournament appearances. Overall record 8-15 and have one championship to their credit. For Lower Columbia College, they ran the West. Wire to wire, undefeated 12-0. 25-1 coming into this final. Previous tournament appearance in 2020, 26 tournament appearances, 33-41. The record, looking for their first NWAC championship. We're in for a fun one this afternoon. We're going to sit tight right here as they are introducing the starters downstairs, and we'll get this women's final underway.
Yeah, JJ, I had a chance to talk with each of the head coaches before the game today. And first I talked with Coach Allie Crum, and she just talked about they have to really do a good job of limiting some post touches between Noyes and Schmidt in the paint. They've got a defensive rebound, and LCC is so good in transition. They've got to try to slow them down in transition. And they really feel like if they're in the game in the fourth quarter, then they can win it. So that's their goal, making sure they're still in it, giving themselves within reach for that. Had a chance when I talked to Coach Meyer. Pretty similar. Defensive glass, huge, huge key for them. Looking for them to really put an emphasis on that. Really talked about containing the ball. Peninsula loves to transition just as well as they do. So it'll be a great up and down game. They really talked about playing their defense. They couldn't get into their standard trapping, run and jump type press yesterday against Lane. So I think they're going to look to try to get back into that, see if they can't get some offense from their transition defense, or forcing Peninsula into some turnovers.
Peninsula in their road golds, black numbers front and back with Pirates in block lettering in the front. Lower Columbia in their black tops and bottoms, red numbers with a white trim, red Devils across the front. And the red numbers front and back, and we are underway. Peninsula will control the opening tip. On top to Smith, swing it out. Left-hand side, Glasser on the low post, left-hand side. Bounce pass around the corner. Back up top to Long. Setting up for Keely Jade Smith. She'll fire away. Long on the iron backside. Scramble for the basketball ensues, and it is tied up. Held ball, and the alternating possession will go to Lower Columbia.
That's a good shot for Keely Jade Smith. She really is best when she can get to a mid-range. She was settling a little bit for some threes yesterday, but if she can continue to get to that mid-range and knock some down, she should find some success.
Foreigner matched up man-to-man defensively with Long. Wants to roll off the pick delivered by Schmidt. Long heave, left wing, fires three. We are underway. Lower Columbia hitting bottom early. Schmidt from long range. It's 3-0 LCC.
She's just continuing for where she left off yesterday. I mean, she was 14% in conference from three. She shot 50%, 3 of 6 yesterday, and now she's just carrying that confidence. A lot of pick and pop action for her.
Up underneath, facing a double team high out the window, fouled in the paint. Putting a shot up is Harris, and she'll go to the line for 2 shots. To Asala. Picks up her first personal foul and the first team foul for Peninsula College. Free throws, first one up and in. Four 0 Lower Columbia, first of 4 10-minute quarters. 8:47 to go here in the opening frame, and the second free throw is up and down. 5-0 LCC.
It allows them, with that made free throw, to get into a little bit of their run and jump. Ooh, a lot of contact. A lot of contact.
And going the other way.
Yeah, Coach Crum does not like that. She was turning the corner. Just trying to get to the middle of the floor. Of course, we want to break a press, and Castillo just stepped up and took the hit.
Fouls on Caitlin.
Emma Long. Amelia Long.
Amelia Long.
Yep. Yeah, not somebody who wants to get in foul trouble with her performance. Come off at 23 points yesterday's game.
5-0 Lower Columbia. Pass on the right wing, Harris. Feed on down to the low block. Give and go. Splitting two defenders, mishandling the rock. First turnover on Lower Columbia.
That was well scouted. Noyes had 2 back-to-back assists on the give and goes. Yep, yesterday.
Cook right wing over the 10. Offensive putback up to off iron, up front. Ball out of bounds. It will go to Lower Columbia.
Peninsula's turn here to get into their 1-2-2 press. They do a great job of forcing you down down the sideline for that trap.
Harris on the low post, deflected. Recovered by Tuasala. Second turnover in LCC. Here's Smith on the right-handed dribble. Goes cross court. On the left wing, Tuasala. Trying to see people find people. Finds Cook, baseline, mishandles the leather. Turnover and out of bounds, and it will go to Peninsula College.
Maybe some early nerves here a little bit, making some uncharacteristic ball handling errors for both teams, really. But both of them bring so much defensive pressure and intensity that it's really going to be a game of who can manage turnovers and who can capitalize off of that.
Up on top, Tuasala. Pass on the right wing, ball tapped away. Turnover number 2 on Peninsula College. Right wing up front, Castillo. Touch it to the mid-paint right-hand side to Noyes. Goes one up baseline, taps it in twice. Here comes Peninsula the other way. Drive, coast to coast, long, lefty, layup it in. And Peninsula's on the board at 7:03 to go here in the first. 5-2, Lower Columbia. Finally get the opportunity to set up shot. Schmidt down low, easy feed, high off glass is Noyes.
Yeah, Peninsula just wasn't organized on defense, and one player guarding 2, tried to get to the ball there, allowed the high-low. And another turnover for Peninsula, getting bothered by that pressure.
Third turnover on the Pirates, out of bounds. Lower Columbia ball.
I think Schmidt maybe got away with a little carry there.
Cook will check out, and new in the game, Adam Gaganek, 5'9", freshman guard out of Bartlett High School in Scammon Bay, Alaska. 21 on the shot clock for Lower Columbia. Long cross-court pass, Foreigner. Long to cover defensively, ball last touch, then it will go to LCC.
Again, just a little bit of frustration right now, maybe some nerves. Another miss, handling there. Long,
splitting 2 defenders over the timeline, pass on up and down, shot and a foul. Gaganek. Will go to the free throw line. First team foul in LCC. Assessed on Noyes, her first.
JJ, both these teams really struggled from the free throw line in their semifinal game. Lower Columbia was just 5 of 18, and Peninsula was 15 of 24. If we get to the fourth quarter, it's really going to be a big opportunity for somebody to step up and start sinking some free throws, maybe to win a championship.
(7-4). Our score, Lower Columbia up by 3. Base drive on left-hand side of the lane. Ball is loose. Scrabble bodies hit the floor like drowning pool. And Peninsula will recover. 1-on-2. Long wants to take it high post right. Give the Glasser high off the glass. Schmidt for LCC. High right-handed dribble by Harris. Could not handle it. Third turnover on the Red Devils. Glasser. Left wing to Asala, feed in, down low, high off the window, in the box, down the hatch for Emily Long out of Port Angeles. Long has 4, and Lower Columbia's lead has been cut to 1, 7-6 to count. Whistle the other way for for Peninsula College.
Yeah, transition defense for both teams right now. They've been a little unorganized, and each team has both left a player wide open at the rim. You know, the transition defense principles, you got to stop the ball, somebody on the ball side, and somebody has to protect the rim, and then you fill in the weak side. And so both teams really need to get better at that with the pace that they push.
Great contingent for both squads here in our 30th and final game of this NWAC tournament for 2022. Kagana, bounce pass right wing. Smith inside the NWAC logo, back out corner. Kagana, long 3, hits the side of the backboard. Loose, Long with a shot, can't get it to go. Here's Glasser, dump it off back, whistle. And a foul away from the basketball.
Looks like we got a media timeout.
We got a media timeout, 5-minute media timeout. We take it at 4:52 remaining here in the first quarter. Lower Columbia 7, Peninsula 6. This is coverage of the 2022 NWAC Basketball Championships. Presented STSPN and the NWAC Sports Network. Back after we take this timeout. .452 remaining here in the first quarter here at Wall Price Fitness Center. Larry Walker Court at Everett CC. Women's final. Lower Columbia leading Peninsula 7-6. Peninsula setting up left wing. Brown drives right side of the lane. She'll put one high off the window, get in the ball. And Peninsula with the first lead change at 4:30. Now with an 8-7 advantage. Scramble for the basketball. Recovered by Lower Columbia. Back on the right wing. On the perimeters, Harris. Pass up on top. New player in the game. Jaslyn Novelli, 5'8", sophomore guard out of Wasilla High School. Wasilla, Alaska. And a long stroke from the land of plenty. That's Novelli. She's known to hit the long-range jumpers.
She's had a great tournament. You know, she's a 36% three-point shooter, but has been very, very confident. You know, coming off of 12 points in the semis, 3 rebounds and 3 assists to go with that. She fouled out early, and the team was able to play without that offensive presence. Yeah. Up
fake drive, layup and in for Glasser on the tally. We are tied for the first time at 3:40 at 10 apiece. Ball stolen away. 5th turnover, making the 4th turnover in Lower Columbia. And I think we may have ourselves a traveling violation as Long moved up that pivot foot. Team foul situation, Peninsula with 2, Lower Columbia with 1. Great court side shots. Here's Harris, facing a double team. The Mace, Paige Mace, baseline J, shot up, strong off the iron, out of bounds. It will go to Peninsula.
That's a great range. Noyce can knock that down. You have to be respectful of her range at 15 feet. She'll even do a great job of a head fake, and she can get to the rim. Outside of that, you can play it with a short closeout and protect the rim a little bit more, but she had a couple of those yesterday. She's been hitting them all tournament. Peninsula did a good job of at least contesting that shot.
And a reaching foul on Lower Columbia on Harris. Michaela Harris out of Northridge High School, 8 in Utah. New player in the game for Lower Columbia, Paige Mace, 5'5" freshman guard from Wahkiakum High School in Cap Limit, Washington, home of the Mules in Southwest 1B. Long, blows by 2 defenders, stops, pops, 6-footer, no, on the back of the iron. Harris on the run along the far side. Thinks about sniping in through, outlet kick the noise. Great up, fake up and underneath, shot up, shot short from Schmidt. May have been tapped away. Here comes Peninsula. With Cook, ball stolen away, scoop, lay, up and up, missed the bunny by Schmidt. You gotta get those easy ones when you can. Up and underneath, tapped away, Long on the shot, whistle, and a foul.
This pace is just manic right now. Both teams are playing a little out of control. I think the pressure of the championships weighing on them. They both played really high, intensity games yesterday. You got to wonder how their legs are doing. Both teams actually have fairly deep benches. They're going to have to go to it with some of this early foul trouble that some of their players are getting into. So it'll be, who can lock up without fouling here, really. One set they love to run here with Mace is they love to do where she enters it into the high post and she backdoors.
The foul was on Tatiana Kamaye, and a long stroke for 3.
Doesn't need the backdoor when he can just walk into a 3.
Mace in the place with her first bucket of the ball game. 13-10, Lower Columbia. Whistle and a foul, hand check foul.
Yeah, Fortner doesn't like that. She thought maybe a Peninsula player kind of had a push off there.
First personal on Kaylin Fortner out of Camas. First personal, 13 foul. Both teams with 3 team fouls. We approach the 2-minute mark here in the first. 13-10, Lower Columbia. Oh, another whistle and a foul.
That is a mean screen. Mean screen.
And the foul on Jody Noyes. Second personal, 14 foul. Ariana Camacho Villafuerte out of DeMont High School, Anchorage, Alaska, 5'3" freshman guard. Works it back to Kamaye. Drives the right side of the lane. Shot up, rolls off the right-hand side of the iron. Rebound Lower Columbia in Schmidt.
With that noise in Lower Columbia is smaller, and the way that Peninsula offensive rebounds, it's really going to be a tall order for some of those smaller Lower Columbia guards and posts to have to find a body to box out.
Novelli, right wing to Nadi, new in the game. Sinead Nadi, 5'9", sophomore guard out of Spenaway Lake, home of the Sentinels. Shot up and in for Nadi. 13-12, Lower Columbia, 1:11 to go here in the first.
Nadi's a really versatile player. She can play the 3 and the 4 for them.
Smith recovers on the left corner, saving it from going out of bounds. Backing down to Asala. Shot up and a foul. Foul will be on Schmidt, her first, team's 4th. Inside of a minute, 56 8/10 remaining. Lower Columbia with a 5-point advantage to count at 15-10.
I think Tuisala likes that mismatch a little bit with her 6'1" frame.
First free throw off the back of the iron, left and out.
If she can put this in, it ends, a 5-0 scoring run, and it gives Peninsula a chance to set up their press as well. They've already forced 8 turnovers by Lower Columbia here in just the first quarter.
Second free throw doesn't even touch the iron, and it will go to Lower Columbia College.
Still counts as an opportunity to set up their defense here.
Our officials in this women's final, the crew chief Jillian Quinn, umpires Philip Heinrich and Jessica Wilkson, the alternate Josiah McAllister. 50 seconds, ball stolen away. Long, give and go underneath. Touch up, shot short, and a loose ball foul will be called on Fortner. That will be her second and the team's fifth.
You really got to think that Coach Myers is going to address maybe a press break go. Some of these things just to give them a chance to get a shot. They've only taken 9 shots a whole quarter compared to 15 for Peninsula. I mean, it is nice they're converting on nearly 56% of those shots, though.
First free throw for Long's up and in. (15-11). Second free throw's up and in as well. Long has 6. And it's a (15-12). Lower Columbia lead of 3. Backing out is Smith, Keely Jade Smith from Hilo, Hawaii. Pass to the perimeter left-hand side. Glasser, whistle, and a foul. Lower Columbia foul. Will
2 hands, yep. Automatically on the ball handlers, an automatic foul.
Second on Noddy. Team's fifth. Putting Hope Glasser to the free throw line from Squim in Clallam County, 17 miles east of Port Angeles on the US 101. The first free throw is off the mark. Squim, home of the Wolves, Class 2A in the Olympic League. Long time Squim was a much smaller school in Class 1A. How that place has grown over the last 20 years. Second free throw. Way off the mark to the left, and it will go to Lower Columbia. Shot clock dead at 19.6 ticks remaining here.
I like that. Coach Crum making a couple substitutions, getting some of our starters to the bench here so they get an extended rest in between the quarters.
Schmidt, long pass, and it goes out of bounds.
Turnover number 10. Should give Peninsula a chance to take the last shot of the quarter. Up, she's going back with her starting point guard.
Inbounds in front of the Peninsula bench. Long. Kick it out right way to the baseline. In down low. Shot is up and an offensive foul. Foul on Cook. First personal. That will be the 4th team foul for the PC Pirates. Playing for the last shot of the quarter with 2, with 1. No shot as the horn sounds to end the first quarter of play. 10 minutes elapsed here at Larry Walker Court at Everett Community College. Our score, Lower Columbia College Red Devils 15, Peninsula College Pirates 12. This is the 2022 NWAC Basketball Championships, presented by STSPN and the NWAC Sports Network. Back after we take this time out.
Sell online tickets directly from your school's website. Scan digital or printed tickets with the Hometown Gate app. And get immediate access to ticket revenue with real-time reporting at no cost to your school. It's that easy to bring touchless ticketing to your hometown. Hometown. Fast scans, happy fans.
Hey NWAC fans, check out the official NWAC merchandise. Find masks, beanies, t-shirts, sweatshirts, Adidas gear, and more. Everything is fully customizable. The NWAC is more than sports. Visit NWACstore.com.
We start second quarter action here from Everett Community College. Coach Cheryl Sorensen, John Jensen, Todd Elvick, Sarah Elvick, and the great camera crew here with you. Our 30th and final game. We finally made it.
We finally made it.
We saw a light at the end of the tunnel. Heck of a couple of years for everyone concerned, especially for the student athletes. Haven't had an completed NWAC tournament in 3 years.
Yeah, it'll be so nice to be able to put another year into that history book.
Start second quarter action. Lower Columbia 15, Peninsula 12. Here's the Pirates with it in forecourt. Long out to the right wing, wants to drive baseline. It's Glasser. Back out, open hand. Smith throws it in the box down the hatch. That's Smith with her first bucket of the ball game.
Good job. She got to her mid-range spot. Oh, great defense.
Quick to get back to Asala, was full of denial.
Boy,
out of bounds.
Yeah, she gets off the floor real quick, like a volleyball player. She just has extreme explosiveness. Moving screen.
Look like it'd be a moving screen.
Yeah, moving screen. Those are tough offensive sets. You know, the offensive player runs between two of her teammates. As she clears it, they step together, right? Like an elevator door, they close it. And a lot of times what we just saw, it became a moving screen.
Caitlin Walkman, 5'11" freshman, forward from Chugiak, Alaska, picks up her first personal foul.
Yep.
Harris up front to Mace. She can fling it from long range. Matching up defensively, Smith. Bounce pass to the top of the arc to Schmidt. All behind the back. Walkman mishandles off the leg and out of bounds. 13th turnover for Lower Columbia.
Yeah, as long as Lower Columbia is within reach or maintaining the lead, I think he can keep Noyes on the floor. You know, she has 2 fouls.
And a double dribble violation on Peninsula College. That will be the 7th turnover on the Lady Bucks, a PC.
Yeah. In the semis yesterday, Noyes had 4 fouls early in the 4th quarter, and he had a lot of trust in her and let her play, and she just knew how to play great defense without fouling.
Inbounds on the mishandle, 5-3 up and down. Glasser give her the dime, Long with the bucket, now with 8. And Peninsula takes the lead at 16-15. Third lead change at 8:47 here in the second.
Got a little mini 6-0 run for Peninsula, kind of concluding the first quarter, running into the second quarter here.
Peninsula College foul. On Madison Cook, second personal. First team foul here in the second quarter. Harris, where the handles, goes cross court to Novelli. Novelli thinking about driving, tap from behind, out of bounds by Smith. It will be Red Devil Rock with 11 on the shot clock. Paige Mason duty honors between the T's and Everett. Overhead pass to Harris. Harris with the dribble, rolls off the pick, delivered by Schmidt, and a whistle and a hand check foul.
Yeah, they like to put Harris in ball screen situations, either on the wing or that was a little bit more in the middle of the floor. And the Peninsula defender didn't make her use it, and so she was able to rock it back and attack, and when you get 2 hands again on that ball handler, it's going to be an automatic foul.
Adam Kagana picks up her first personal. Second team foul for the Pirates of Peninsula College. 14 on the shot clock for Lower Columbia. Michaela Harris with the dribble left to right. Rolls off the pick, delivered by Danica Schmidt. Inside the paint, floats one up and fouled in the act.
Yeah.
And Kagana will pick up her second personal foul inside of a minute. Third team foul. So Kagana will check out. And back in is Amari Brown, 5'7" sophomore guard from East Anchorage, Alaska.
Michaela Harris just gets into the paint with ease.
First free throw.
She uses the ball screen. They switch. She rocks it back. She uses a hesitation. As soon as she gets into the paint, she's a great physical finisher. She's also a pretty good interior passer. Of course, that time was able to draw the foul.
Tied 2, lead change 4 at 8:09. It's 17-16. Peninsula College inside of 8 minutes. Up and underneath between 2 defenders. Count the bucket. Give her the hoop, the hum, and the foul. Glasser to the line for the three-point play. Personal foul on Danica Schmidt. Second personal, team second.
Definitely some foul trouble for Lower Columbia. Again, if that's Danica Schmidt second, you got Noyes on the bench with 2, and Chinadu Nadi with 2.
19-17 Peninsula College. There's Novelli with a shot. Top iron, off iron, right. Glasser, long push for court, and it will end up going out of bounds for Peninsula's 8 turnover. Tuasala will check out. Tatiana Kamae back in from Laie, Hawaii, from Kahuku High School. 7:30 to go here in the second, and a steal. Turnover number 14, Lower Columbia. Scoop up and in for Glasser, who has 7. Peninsula increasing their lead, 21-17.
You're right. And Peninsula has 12 points off of Lower Columbia's turnovers, where Lower Columbia hasn't been able to capitalize at all on the other side again. And here's another, 2 dribbles, pitch ahead, another offensive rebound for Peninsula, and she draws the foul. Just quick.
Glasser
bang, bang.
will go to the line. And the foul on Jaslyn Novelli. First personal and the third team foul. Here comes the first free throw for the left-hander. Front iron back, Glasser in. Glasser with 8. 2 for 4 from the free throw line. 22-19 Pirates. Second free throw's up and down. Now with 9 for Glasser. Harris over the Larry Walker court logo. Rolls off the pick delivered by Schmidt. Settles on the top of the arc. Switches to dribble. Work it out right hand side. Novelli. On defensively. Kamae long cross court baseline. 16-footer rattles in and out. Win the loose ball foul on Lower Columbia. That's on Harris. That will be her second.
Right now, Lower Columbia, they're not getting back in transition defense. They're almost trying to pressure the ball and get turnovers in the backcourt, which is resulting in hand checks. So as soon as they don't have possession anymore, it's got to be 3 hard sprinting steps back. Maybe even Coach Meyer makes a change. Maybe they don't send as many to the offensive glass, but they have to take away offensive transition from Peninsula right now.
Long on the drive, switcher left and right. Too strong off. Here comes Glasser up, and she will be fouled. Put her to the line for an opportunity for 2 shots. That's 6:22 to go here in the second quarter.
Peninsula has to be happy with, these are going to be free throws number 12 and 13. They got to be happy with the production they're getting from the free throw line.
So Walkman will check out. In the game, Samantha Collins, 6-foot freshman forward from JW North High School in Riverside, California. That's a 2-shot foul. The players thought it was 1 and 1, but it's 2. Missing the first of 2. Riverside, California. Haven't been out there in a long time. State Highway 60. An hour east of the City of Angels as Glasser knocks down the second free throw in double figures with 10. It's 24-19 Peninsula College. Pass up top, Schmidt, 16-footer and hits. Schmidt's got 5 on it. 24-21. Peninsula with a 3-point lead. Stroke long 3, hits front iron to the left. Scumble for the basketball ensues. It will go out of bounds for Lower Columbia.
Yeah, Schmidt's had a lot of success by setting the ball screen and popping. Where Peninsula has to figure out if they are switching, they've got to step up and put a little bit more pressure on it.
Foreigner in paint, outlet. Novelli open 3. She loves it from the land of plenty. Rockin' the Puffs has 6, and we got a timeout on the floor. And it will be a 30-second timeout. Timeout, Lower Columbia, 5:37 remaining here in the second quarter. All locked up at 24 apiece. Second tie at 5:37. Say, friends, Bottom Sports is proud to be the official basketball of the NWAC men's and women's basketball and the official ball provider of the NWAC basketball championships for nearly 40 years. Bottom basketballs have set the standard for quality and craftsmanship, delivering world-class game balls to colleges and national conferences across the country. Bottom thanks you for watching the 2022 NWAC Basketball Championships. Bottom, it's all about perfection. Coach Sarah Sorensen, John Jensen, Todd Elvik, Sarah Elvik. Great camera crew. Here with you, we got 2 stories of coverage on this championship Sunday.
That was a big time shot by Novelli. Lower Columbia is going deep into the bench right now. There's some players out there that haven't played a lot of minutes that are going to have to step up, especially defensively.
Camacho Villafuerte has on top of the glass, who wants to draw left-hand side of the lane. Scoop lefty, no. Rolls up front, rebound for Schmidt.
I like the ISO situation. She just couldn't get it to fall.
Foreigner, outlet, long shot for Castillo, can't connect. Rebound for Kamae and Peninsula College. Hustles over the timeline, pass onto the right wing. Give onto the baseline. Dribble with a high post right hand side to Glasser. Cross court left. Brown, scoop, and swatted away. Shoe fly, shoe for Schmidt.
She's coming off of 6 blocks yesterday, and overall she was 4th in the league in blocks. Very well, timing of hitting the ball at the arc and being able to block without fouling.
Peninsula working the pass on the wheel right-hand side, now to the left with Long. Outlet, up to Camacho Villafuerte, shot up, no. Novelli saves it right along the baseline boundary. Here come the Lady Red Devils. Foreigner over the Northwest Plus Credit Union logo. Novelli back in the perimeter, ball knocked away. Novelli covers right back, 13 on the shot clock for Lower Columbia. Overhead pass, Foreigner, back up underneath. Novelli, cross-court pass, almost stole away by Long with one horn. No shot clock violation, turning it over to Peninsula College. 15th turnover on Lower Columbia.
Great defensive intensity. Peninsula showed some early help on a couple of drive attempts.
Adam Kagagna back in the game now for Peninsula.
Coach Crum's trying to figure out who's on the court and who's simming out right now.
Got to see people find people. Smith. Right-handed dribble covered defensively by Foreigner. Wants to drive baseline. Scoop up underneath. Long on the iron left-hand side. Rebound for Lower Columbia. And Schmidt. Getting instructions from head coach Lucas Myers. Pass to Schmidt. Back out of perimeter straight away. Feed it on the high post right-hand side. Errant pass trying to get it to Collins. Could not connect. Here comes Kagagna. In down low. Glasser, no. Schmidt on the board. Novelli. Right-hander. Switches up left with a dribble. Faces a double team. Back up top. Here's Schmidt. Straight away. 3 puntos. Schmidt.
Boy. Great time to have your first points off of a turnover right there.
Schmidt has 8. 3:20 to go here in the second. 27-24, Lower Columbia.
Schmidt's really good in that middle third. I don't know if I've even seen her shoot outside that middle third from the deep range there. She just flowed right into the transition. Peninsula was too consumed on finding all the other shooters, and they did not find her.
Team foul situation right now. Lower Columbia is over the limit with 5. Peninsula with 3. 3:20 to go in the second. 27-24 Lower Columbia. Peninsula basketball court with Smith. High post right-hand side. We got up top the long. Kick it out right corner. Kagagna. Matched up man defensively is Schmidt. Up and underneath. High out the window. Got 2 taps and got at the ball. Kagagna has 4. Lower Columbia's lead cut the one. 27-26. Here's Mace. Drives left side of the lane. Whistle. And a foul. I believe that's going to be on Kamaye. Tatiana Kamaye picks up personal foul number 2 and the 14th foul on the Lady Bucks.
You got to think, I mean, Schmidt's playing with 2 fouls. So you got to think about like a drive like that where she's going to say, hey, I'm going to contest it, but if it goes, it goes. But I got to stay in this game. I cannot pick up my 3rd foul, especially with Noyes still on the bench with 2.
Tatiana Kamaye will check out. Back in is Amari Brown from East Anchorage, Alaska. 50 on the shot clock for Lower Columbia. Gets the instructions from head coach Lucas Myers. Splits defenders, losing the handle. Ball was actually last touched by Peninsula. And LCC will have the rock. And 9 seconds on the shot clock to put it to work. It's been an absolutely fun tournament to cover. And the call with you, Coach, is absolutely fabulous.
Yeah, this has been so great. And again, this intensity, this is going to go wire to wire.
Foreigner to Mace on the right wing with 2. 1, got to get a shot off, no. Shot clock awareness. Possession management is absolutely huge.
And you know, the bench, Lower Columbia bench has really got to be up screaming. They have to be their 6th offensive player on the bench. And both times Peninsula's gotten those shot clock violations, the bench hasn't known what's going on.
Up and underneath, high drive and a foul on Lower Columbia. Again, LCC is over the limit. Foul is on Novelli, her 2nd. Going to the free throw line is Amari Brown. So Novelli will check out. Asia Castillo, 5'6" sophomore guard out of Honolulu, Hawaii. And Brown will knock down the first of 2 free throws, win now with 3 points. We are tied at 27 all, tie 3 at 2:20. For the lead, yes. Brown has 4, lead change 5 at 2:20. It's 28-27 Peninsula. Mace has right wing the Schmidt. Covered defensively by Kagagnook. Stuck in the double team. In between the NWAC logo and the line. Put a shot up from 12 feet. Cannot get it to go. Contact foul on the arm will be on Adam Kagagnook for Peninsula College. Her 3rd. Both teams are over the limit with 2:02 remaining here in the first half of play.
I love the pace that that Schmidt used on that. I mean, just kind of one of those slow, drawn-out shot fakes. Kind of like what you see older people at rec gyms
Right.
getting up.
Schmidt misses her first of 2 free throws. 8 points in the ball game. Here's the 2nd free throw for the right-hander. Great rotation and falls right in. Schmidt now has 9. And a 20, we're tied at 28 all. Drive on the angle by Brown, lay it up and in.
Already lead change number 6. Is that what you have, JJ?
Yep. 30-28 Peninsula.
Oh,
shot up and away. Schmidt now in double figures with 11. 1:15 to go.
Just missed it off the rim. You know, Schmidt knows that she's got to pick up her scoring with all of her teammates that are in foul trouble right now. She's really their main scorer. They should be looking to have pick and pops They should be looking to go high-low for her.
Mace. And forearm shiver applied. 1 minute left here in the first half. 60 seconds right now. And the foul on Keely Jade Smith. First personal. Again, both teams are over the limit. And that will put Paige Mace to the stripe. Mace with 3 points in this women's final. First free throw. Not much rotation. Front iron, back glass, and out.
And I will say, I think the officiating's been pretty consistent.
Very solid. Jillian Quinn, the crew chief, Philip Heinrichs, and Jessica Wilson. Second free throw for Mace. Will fall in, and it's 31-30 Lower Columbia. Lead change 6 at 55 seconds. Shot up, hit front iron. 31-30 Lower Columbia. Red Devil leather with Foreigner. Covered defensively by Long. Settles over the Northwest Plus Credit Union logo. Up to the top of the arc. High post left hand side on the hesitation. Back out to Mace. 10 to shoot for Lower Columbia. Long heave 3. Flat of the iron. Offensive rebound for Lower Columbia. And travel with the basketball was Collins. 17th Lower Columbia turnover.
Oh, again, we should be able to have the last shot of the quarter.
Shot clock dead, 17 seconds remain. 31-30 Lower Columbia. Peninsula with Long on top. Feed to the foul line, quick touch and go, back to Long. Outlet, wing 3, yes! Splash for Long in double figures with 11. Shot up, good if it goes. Hits the glass, that's the horn. Teams will go to the locker room for speaks and refreshments and setting up shop for the second half. They're going to take a break, so will we. An extended pause for the cause. Halftime here at Larry Walker Court. Wall Price Fitness Center here in Everett. Our score in this women's final, Lower Columbia Red Devils 31, Peninsula Pirates 30. This is the 2022 NWAC Basketball Championships, presented on STSPN and the NWAC Sports Network. Back after we take this extended timeout.
Sell online tickets directly from your school's website. Scan digital or printed tickets with the Hometown Gate app. And get immediate access to ticket revenue with real-time reporting at no cost to your school. It's that easy to bring touchless ticketing to your hometown. Hometown. Fast scans, happy fans.
Hey NWAC fans, check out the official NWAC merchandise. Find masks, beanies, t-shirts, sweatshirts, Adidas gear, and more. Everything is fully customizable. The NWAC is more than sports. Visit NWACstore.com.
It begins with the ball. You see, a ball is not just leather and rubber. A ball is the seed that communities grow around. We're talking split-second moments that become indelible memories. It creates lifelong friendships. It's a reason for people to celebrate. A ball isn't just a ball. It's a life lesson. It's a tool you use to pursue your best. It's how you earn your greatest victories. How you learn to deal with failure. It's a test that you pass. It's a dream that you catch. It's a future you hold in your hands. It's not just a ball. Baden, the official ball of you.
Sell online tickets directly from your school's website. Scan digital or printed tickets with the Hometown Gate app. And get immediate access to ticket revenue with real-time reporting at no cost to your school. It's that easy to bring touchless ticketing to your hometown. Hometown. Fast scans, happy fans.
Hey NWAC fans, check out the official NWAC merchandise. Find masks, beanies, t-shirts, sweatshirts, Adidas gear, and more. Everything is fully customizable. The NWAC is more than sports. Visit NWACstore.com.
The Toledo Ticket Company is a manufacturer, technology, and service provider specializing in the design and production of the highest quality, secure entry, revenue control, paper, plastic, and touchless ticketing solutions in the industry. We literally manufacture tickets of every description on every available substrate, tailoring completely to our customers' needs. Our longevity, our industry leadership, our technological innovation, and our customer relations. These are the things that make the Toledo Ticket Company one of the world's greatest.
The landscape of sports is changing. Artificial intelligence is the next evolution. And we're bringing it to fields and gyms everywhere with Huddle Focus, our indoor and outdoor smart camera solution. With multiple lenses and automatic player tracking, you get the perfect angle every time. Just mount it, set it, and forget it. Huddle Focus will automatically start recording using your team schedule in Huddle. Or you can record on the fly with the Huddle Focus app. The era of hands-free film is here. Instant uploads allow you to analyze video immediately after the game. Or let our team of analysts track the data for you with Huddle Assist. Shrink your post-game review time with Focus uploads and assist stats and reports, so you can spend less time on logistics and more time on your game plan. Huddle Focus is also revolutionizing the fan experience. With flexible live streaming options, you can engage fans digitally with the option to cash in on your views. AI is changing sports. Use it to your advantage and never miss a moment. Visit huddle.com/focus today.
It begins with the ball. You see, a ball is not just leather and rubber. A ball is the seed that communities grow around. We're talking split-second moments that become indelible memories. It creates lifelong friendships. It's a reason for people to celebrate. A ball isn't just a ball. It's a life lesson. It's a tool you use to pursue your best. It's how you earn your greatest victories. How you learn to deal with failure. It's a test that you pass. It's a dream that you catch. It's a future you hold in your hands. It's not just a ball. Biden, the official ball of you.
Welcome back here to Walt Price Fitness Center, Larry Walker Court. The coach, Cheryl Sorensen, John Jensen, Todd Elvig, Sarah Elvig, the great camera crew here. Halftime, 33-31, Peninsula leading Lower Columbia College. Coach, your synopsis in the first 20 minutes of play.
Well, first of all, very physical on both sides. Both teams are still trying to figure out how to put their will on the other team, right? So both of them are still high tempo, looking to fast break. We haven't seen a lot of half-court basketball. Interested to see how that changes as the legs start to get a little tired here. Peninsula has to convert, points off of turnovers. They have to keep getting to the free throw line. Lower Columbia has to address the turnover issue at 19 in the first half, I believe, and then they've got to get Noise going. She sat out the entire second period, so if they can get some points from her, that'll be a huge opportunity for them to pull away.
Shooting from the field for Lower Columbia, 10 of 20 for 50%, 5 of 8 from beyond the arc, 62.5%, and 6 of 8 from the free throw line at 75%. For Peninsula, 11 of 33 from the field, 33%, 1 of 5 from beyond the arc, 20%, 10 of 15 from the free throw line at 66.7%. 19 turnovers for Lower Columbia, 8 for Peninsula. Points off the turnovers, this is a huge stat. Peninsula 17, Lower Columbia 0. Total rebounds in the ball game, Lower Columbia with 17, Peninsula with 15. We start second half with Harris, mid-paint, right-hand side for Lower Columbia. Ball stolen away by Smith.
I mean, if you're Coach Crum, you're happy to get a turnover to start second half. But again, Coach Myers is like, come on, ladies, we've got to take care of the ball.
Up and underneath, feed long on the right-hand side, rolls left to right.
Just mishandled that, wasn't able to just grab it and put it in like she normally does.
Ball is loose, scramble, loose ball foul will be called on Lower Columbia. That'll be the first team foul on the Red Devils. And that will be the third personal foul on Jody Noyes for the Red Devils.
Well, I didn't know if she was involved in that play. Maybe she just kind of guilty by association there a little bit.
Long to Asala, working down on the outside to Asala with the feed in, down low, got it to go. To Asala on the tally. It's 32-31, Peninsula.
Yeah, that was a great set. They kind of set a diagonal screen that allowed Tuasoa to get to the block, and Noyes cannot foul. So the best thing she can do is just have high hands and try to contest, and Tuasoa knows that. Peninsula knows that. I'd be interested to see how much they really pounded inside.
Schmidt driving high floater, short of the mark. Whistle and a foul underneath the bucket. I believe that will be on Tuasoa. Indeed, that is the case. Second personal and the first team foul on Peninsula College. Foul in the act of shooting. Noyes to the free throw line for 2. First free throw, front iron short.
She's typically a 77% free throw shooter. That just might be, sitting on the bench. She's got to get herself going again.
Fifth tie at 8:30. Tied at 32 all. Shot from the baseline. Up, short right for Smith. Schmidt to Foreigner. Settle at the top of the Everett CC Trojan logo. Work away the perimeter right-hand side. Harris playing with 2 personal fouls. Up underneath. Off the glass, and it goes. Nice little roll right there for Harris, who has 7.
And she loves to reject ball screens, and that's where Peninsula has to do a better job. She was able to draw some fouls in the first half. There she gets to the rim. See if they can make that defensive adjustment.
Up and a whistle. Foul called on Lower Columbia. That's on Harris. That will be her 3rd.
You see who they win? They attacked again, though. They attacked Noyes.
5 ties, 8 lead changes in this ball game. And the foul on Michaela Harris, 3rd personal, and the second team foul on Lower Columbia. Free throws coming up Tuasella.
Oh, sorry to interrupt
You got it.
partner, but one of the things that Lower Columbia has to do is they're setting a diagonal screen. It's a guard to a post diagonal screen. And the guard's not calling the screen, so Noyes is just getting blasted with it. So two things is, one, she's got into the screen and is coming so she can beat it and get through, or secondly, they got to switch.
Loose ball foul called on Peninsula. That will be the team's second. And the third personal foul on Madison Cook. Both teams now 2 team fouls in the quarter. Inbound backcourt by Danica Schmidt. Touched by Mace, back to Schmidt. Foreigner. Pass over the timeline. Ball knocked away. 20th turnover in Lower Columbia. Here's Long with it. Out left wing. Smith faces Mace. Pass back to Schmidt. In the paint. Floater could not get it to go. Up and underneath. Lay it up and in on the reverse. That's Tuasella. Now had 5. 35-34. Lower Columbia. 38-34. Lower Columbia. 38-34 Peninsula. Got inverted there with 7:03 to go here in the third. Baseline, Jay, shot up, no. Up and in it goes. For Long with 13. And a timeout on the floor with 6:51 remaining. Stoppage in play at 6:51 left here in the third. E-Team sponsors the official fundraising partner of the NWAC to date. NWAC teams have raised over $2 million to support their athletic programs. E-Team sponsor, proven to be the most efficient, effective, and risk-free fundraising system. One platform trusted by educational institutions of all sizes to get started with the easiest fundraiser ever. Visit their website, eteamsponsor.com. That's the letter E, teamsponsor.com. Also, the NWAC would like to thank Everett Community College and the Snohomish County Sports Commission for hosting this year's NWAC Basketball Championships. Many college staff and volunteers work hard to make this event a success. Thank you, Everett Community College and the Snohomish County Sports Commission.
You know, I'm curious to see what maybe defense adjustments Coach Myers make. Noyes is not being aggressive, and again, that's where Peninsula's been attacking her. Not sure if they've got a 2-3 zone in their repertoire there, but it might not be a bad option. Peninsula does not shoot the ball well from 3, and maybe protect her on some getting her 4th foul.
Peninsula on an 8-0 run at 40-34. 6:40 to go here in the third. Red Devil Rock, Mace down low, up and in off the window.
Beautiful entry pass.
Noyes now with 4 points. And Peninsula answers right back for Tuasella. Tuasella with 7. Outlet long fire 3. Nothing but white lace for Castillo Bombaye.
That's such a needed 3, really, to kind of get maybe the momentum to shift back towards Lower Columbia's way.
Long for Peninsula. Tuasella working the wheel left-hand side. Glasser in down low. Tuasella ball knocked away. Recovered by Noyes. 9th turnover for Peninsula College. Sinead Donati. Back to Mace near the Northwest Plus Credit Union logo. Baseline turnaround jumper, 10-footer, short iron right.
It's a good shot for her. I don't know when she reverse pivot and squared up, but she was really on balance.
Long. Calling up Tuasella, ball side. Pass it to Tuasella. Wants to try the right side of the lane. Up, clean block by Noyes. And it will be Peninsula basketball.
Yeah,
Ariana Camacho Villafuerte returns for Peninsula. Brown to inbound over the V in Everett. Inbounds, tapped away by Nadi, out of bounds. 15 on the shot clock for the Lady Bucks.
Boy, that deflection saved 2 points. She was going to have a wide open bucket. Just that cross screen. Again, Lower Columbia's not doing a great job of either calling the screens or getting through them, whatever their philosophy is.
Whistle.
Jessica Wilkerson's not happy with the score table right now, trying to get them to get the clock right.
Now back to play on the inbound for Glasser. Wants to try baseline up and underneath, step back, 4-footer, yeah, tap, tap, and fall for Glasser, now with a dozen. 44-39. We approach the 5-minute mark here in the third quarter of play. Here's Mace. Outlet Novelli, knocked away, turnover number 21 for Lower Columbia. Coast to coast, floater up and short. Keeping it alive is Tuasala, scoop up, no, travel with the basketball, took one too many. 10th turnover on the Pirates. And I believe we are going to have a media timeout.
Yep, the under 5 media.
5-minute media timeout, we take it. 4:44 remaining here in the third quarter of play. Our score, Peninsula Pirates 44, Lower Columbia Red Devils 39. This is the women's final of the 2022 NWAC Basketball Championships presented by STSPN and the NWAC Sports Network. Back after we take this timeout.
Hometown Ticketing makes it easy for you to sell tickets and manage your events. Sell your tickets online, scan your fans at the gate, and get your revenue fast. All with the dedicated support of the Hometown team every step of the way. Thousands of schools across the country have made the move to digital ticketing with Hometown, and so can you. Hometown Ticketing. Fast scans, happy fans.
.444 remaining here in the third quarter. Peninsula 44, Lower Columbia 39. With the coach Cheryl Sorensen, John Jensen, our executive director Todd Elvick. And a loose ball recovered by Lower Columbia in the backcourt. Pass up front to Paige Mace. On the right corner, Novelli. Covered defensively by Tuasala. Pass down to Schmidt. Whistle and a foul on Peninsula College. On the push. And that will be on Tuasala. Third personal, third team foul. A fresh 30-second shot clock for Lower Columbia.
The Peninsula's full court pressure has really just made Lower Columbia work to get it into the front court, where they've really had kind of 19, 18, 17 seconds to initiate offense. They'll actually have more offense now coming out of a baseline out of bounds set.
Schmidt in down low, the noise, turn around from 5 feet. Hits the front of the basket. Rebound for Glasser. Long on the dribble, switch up right to left. Over the timeline, bounce pass left, perimeter left-hand side, Glasser. The drive, left angle, new. Ball ripped away, scrambled. Whistle, loose ball foul. Oh no, they're gonna call timeout. No foul, timeout called by Peninsula. A 30-second timeout at 3:58 remaining here in the third. Peninsula 44, Lower Columbia 39. NWAC Sports Network, powered by Blue Flame Technology, the official digital network provider of the NWAC. Blue Flame Technology integration allows NWAC and member institutions to stream on an HD platform that can be viewed by fans online, as well as on Android TV, Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV, and Roku devices. Championship broadcast available live and on demand for viewers. You can purchase a download of the broadcast for just $10 each. Visit NWACsports.com for details. Blue Flame Technology. Peninsula will have 21 seconds on the shot clock and a 5-point lead at 44-39. Trying to see people, find people, inbounds to Brown, back out to Long. In between the circles, pass from left-hand side to Kamae. Down to the mid-paint, Glasser spins and falls from 7 feet. Glasser's got 14.
Noyes initially did a really good job of taking away her left hand, but she was patient and just used her pivot to get back to it.
Ball to the right, it's on the back and into the hands of Kamae. How fortunate of a break was that? Long feed, forward court, up underneath. I think we're gonna have traveling. 11th Peninsula turnover. Noddy will check back in for Lower Columbia in place of Schmidt. Schmidt has 2 personal fouls.
Without Long and Peninsula's kind of backed up off their press. Amelia Long just wreaks havoc. She's at the top of that 1-2-2 because she's long, she can get tips. I think they're just going to settle in here.
Future baller in training doing floor work.
She got it. Hey, if you see it, you can be it, right?
That's exactly right. But you got to put in the OJT first. That's on-the-job training for those playing the home game. 18 to shoot. Lower Columbia, Noyes spins, up and in. Noyes has 6.
So important for them to go inside.
Inside of 3 minutes, 2:57 to go here in the third. Peninsula 46, Lower Columbia 41. Camacho via Puente. Trying to see people, find people, gets the floater, pass mid-paint, Glasser up and in! Glasser's got the hot hand, leading all scorers with 16 points and a 7-point lead at 48-41. Blocking foul, count the bucket on the drive. Miss Noyes has 8. Go to the line for one more.
Back and forth, back and forth. Each team is using a mismatch right now, so they're really getting Glasser a chance to get the ball around the nail, where she has a good mid-range shot, but she can also put it on the floor, as we've seen, and take it to the rim. Then Lower Columbia's just impounded into Noyes, and she's been impressive multiple possessions in this quarter already.
Noyes with 8 points, 0 for 2 from the free throw line with 2:34 to go here in the third. Here's the shot for the three-point play. It's up and down. Noyes has 9, and it's a 48-44 Peninsula College Pirates lead. Ball stolen away by Noddy, losing it out of bounds. 12th turnover for Peninsula, 22nd turnover for Lower Columbia. Inbounds by Smith. And we have...
backcourt violation. So, again, you have to have possession with the ball on the other side of the court at 20.
So that's turnover number 13 on the Pirates.
But I believe Coach Crum is right. I think they had it in the front court when it got tipped and went into the backcourt. So their 10 seconds should have been reset.
If there's any question, it could be up for video review. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
We are going to have, they got it right. So actually no turnover for Peninsula, so they stay at 12.
Right, yeah, that was good. That was a good correction by the referees. Play on here.
Via Puente, pass to the right wing to Kamae. After the free throw line, Glasser drives left side of the lane, step back, does not fall. Falls up front, ball last touch. It will be Peninsula basketball. 20 on the shot clock.
Glasser's their go-to right now. Again, a lot of ISOs on the free throw line there for her again. Here's a diagonal screen, trying to get her on the block.
Smith losing the dribble, gets it right back with 7. 6, high floater off the window by Kamae. Could not get it to go. It goes off of Peninsula. That will be turnover number 13 on the Pirates. Inside of 2 minutes, 1:50 to go here in the third. 48-44, PC. Mace, slow dribble, settles out to the right flat. Trying to call it on ball side. Got the pass off to Nadi. Nadi on the drive. Floats one up. Bounces long on the 10 left. Rebound Peninsula and Smith. Healy Jade Smith from Hilo, Hawaii. Villafuerte. Camacho Villafuerte. Bounce pass, high post right, Classer. In the NWAC logos. Checks left, goes right. Touch up on the corner to Smith. Spot up with 12. Shot up from 10. Front iron. Rebound by Nadi. Mace. Connection to Harris. Driving angle. Split 2 defenders. Inside of 4 feet. Could not get it to fall. Not a happy camper right now is Harris. Whistle and a foul. And the foul on Keeley. Well, check that. That's right. 0. Smith. Keeley Jade Smith. Second personal, 15 foul. Pirates over the limit with 1:03 to go here in the third. Free throws, 2 of them coming up for Noyes. 1 for 3 from the stripe and 9 points. First free throws up and in. Lower Columbia slowly itching back within 3. Second free throw. Bounces on the 10 twice, did not go. Lower Columbia on the offensive rebound. Fresh 20-second shot clock. Harris to Novelli. Matching up defensively with Camacho Villafuerte. In the feed down low to Noyes, trying to make a save. Outlet. Mace on the angle. Ball almost knocked away. High scoop. Over the 10 it goes. Recovered by Peninsula's Tatiana Kamae. Long pass forecourt. Down Brown. Up underneath. 2 defenders. Ball knocked away by Novelli. Into the hands of Brown. Great sequence here. Here's Long with it on the right wing. She'll back out between the circles. 12 to shoot. Shot clock, game clock differential, 14 seconds. Rolling off the Glasser pick. Back to Glasser. Straight tray on the way. Front of the iron. Rebound by Noyes and Lower Columbia. Shot clock dead. 10 seconds remain here in the third. Playing for the final shot. Novelli right angle 3. Rings right to left with 4. Peninsula at half court. Shot up. 30-footer. Good if it goes. Hits the post. Oh, that was a fun sequence.
Woo.
30 minutes in the books. The fourth and final frame awaits our score from Larry Walker Court at Walt Price Fitness Center at Everett Community College. Here in the women's final. Peninsula 45. Peninsula 48, Lower Columbia 45. We take time out. This is the women's final of the 2022 NWAC Basketball Championships presented by STSPN and the NWAC Sports Network. Back for the fourth and final quarter after we take this time out. Community College. Your coach, Cheryl Sorensen, John Jensen, I tell you, it's been a heck of a lot of fun for the last 11 days.
They've had such great basketball. I've said it before, a lot of these players are third-year sophomores and second-year freshmen, so their skill development, their physicality, their mental development of the game is a lot higher than it's been the last couple of years with the additional of the COVID year. So we're seeing some great game planning by both coaches. And just incredible intensity by these teams coming out. This is going to be an amazing fourth quarter.
48-45 Peninsula. Leatherman lead at 3 as we start the fourth and final frame. Here's Long from Peninsula College. Glasser, kick it on the left wing to Long. Feed to the mid-paint, back down to Asala in the paint, double team. High scoop left, hits the top, and they hit the post. So that's going to be an alternating possession to Lower Columbia.
You're right. A couple things happened in that third quarter. Noyes she only picked up one foul, so she was able to play the majority of the quarter and really made him pay inside. But as soon as Tuasala picked up her third, that's when Lower Columbia went on that run to end the quarter.
Skip pass to Harris on the left perimeter. Mace, float to Noyes, backing down, sandwiched in like an ice cream cookie. Give to Novelli's shot is up and a blocking foul on Peninsula. That'll be the first on the Lady Bucks, sending Novelli to the line. Jaslyn Novelli out of Wasilla, Alaska. Foul is on Hope Glasser, first personal, and the first team foul. Novelli for 2 free throws. Here's the first one, and it goes. Novelli now is 7. And the second free throw in as well. Novelli with 8. Peninsula with the slimmest of margins for their lead at 48-47. Pirate basketball forecourt. Glasser, face up defensively by Harris. Back to the perimeter left-hand side, Smith. Cook, back to Smith. Loses the basketball, recovered by the Pirates, up underneath. It's Glasser, needs help, give and go, too strong. Off the glass, rebound by Noyes and LCC.
I think she put it between Mace's legs on the possession down there.
No look pass from Mace to Noyes, back to Nace, cross court. Novelli, angle 3. Off iron right-hand side. Ball is loose. Last touch. Let's go into Peninsula College. Inbounds for Madison Cook, the native of Port Angeles. Switching right, going left to Long. High up the window. Down it goes for Long. Now with a effort for the evening at 15 points.
Yep. With Long back in the game, they're back into their three-quarter court press.
Harris on the right angle, switching to dribble right to left. Now on the Northwest Plus Credit Union logo on the right flat. 15 to shoot for LCC. Switching to dribble right to left. Wants a knife in through 2 defenders. Great scoop off the window, and it goes. Oh, that was a thing of beauty for Harris, now at 9. 50-49 Pirates. Smith. Pass left wing to Glasser. Harris on the cover defensively. Wants to get down. High off the window. Could not get it to go. Too long iron right. Here comes Harris over the timeline. High right-handed dribble. Knife it through 2 defenders. Up and too strong there. Rebound for Smith.
Yeah, those are ones that you'll kick yourself that you didn't convert down the stretch. But she's gotten into the paint the last 2 possessions.
Long on the drive, whistle and a Lower Columbia foul.
Yeah, as long as Michaela Harris can continue to get into the paint, they're going to be successful because she can get to the rim, or if the post defender has to come help, then she'll be able to dump it down and Noyes can have some easy buckets.
Foul, Lower Columbia foul called on Jaslyn Novelli. 3rd personal, first team foul here in the 4th quarter. Glasser checks right, goes left, up underneath, rings in and out. Here's Mace on the recovery, tapped away, and the Peninsula foul. That will be on Long, her 2nd, team 2nd.
Both teams kind of wishing they had those chances back. I think Glasser really wants that step through back.
Schmidt, Mace, bounce pass, high post, left-hand side. In, give and go, down low for Noyes, no. That's a furious 4th quarter pace right now. Smith, high cross-court pass, overhead pass to Cook, outlet from the corner, long, high, rainbow 3. Front iron up top. Harris over the Everett CC Trojan logo. She'll work in between the wickets. Pass perimeter right side to Mates. Feed the noise. Calling over, ball tapped away, whistle, and a Peninsula foul. The men's game was fairly loud. Downstairs, the fun bunch has been in full effect from the opening tip.
Yeah, it sure has. You know, I think Peninsula brought a busload of athletes over. Very supportive group of student athletes there. They make their home environment incredibly tough to play with.
Oh yes, it's a very small crib. I was there 22 years ago with athletic director Rick Ross. Shot is up, missed by Mace, put back up and in.
There's that give and go play I kind of referenced in the first half. They run it with her, she executed it so well.
52-4, make that 51-50, Lower Columbia. Lead change number 9 at 6:12. Pass by Schmidt, stolen away. Lower Columbia, Harris facing a double team. Outlet ball snagged away by Cook. 23rd, Lower Columbia turnover. Coast to coast, up too strong. Ball last touch by Lower Columbia will be Peninsula basketball.
Boy, just again, another opportunity at the rim. They gotta can convert. I mean, no other way to put it than that.
Adam Kagana checks back in out of Salmon Bay, Alaska. Shot up, short iron right. Ball flung away out of bounds. I believe Peninsula will still have possession. With 16 on the shot clock. (51-50), Lower Columbia. 9 lead changes, 5 ties in this women's final. Here's Long. Pass perimeter left-hand side to Asala. Back on top, Glasser. Touch up by Long in down low. Tethered away, out of bounds. It will go to LCC.
Lower Columbia has really caught on to that set where they're trying to get the ball to the low block. There was 3 players that were guarding the cutter. They've got to look maybe to skip it on the backside. They can put a shooter over there or somebody who can catch in one dribble pull-up. That might be a successful set for them. It's to Asala with the steal.
22nd turnover for Lower Columbia. Here's Long, outlet corner. Glasser thought about shooting a 3, does not. Works the weave, onto the baseline. Pass back out on the perimeter to Kagana. Step back out to the corner. Glasser. Kagana back on top to Long. 7 to shoot inside of 5 minutes. Here's Long, give and go, down low, mishandle, Cook. Step back, 6-footer, got it to go. Cook on the tally, and a timeout on the floor. The 5-minute media timeout comes at 4:52 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Our score, Peninsula College Pirates 52, Lower Columbia Red Devils 51. This is the women's final of the 2022 NWAC Basketball Championships presented by STSPN and the NWAC Sports Network. Back after we take this timeout.
Sell online tickets directly from your school's website. Scan digital or printed tickets with the Hometown Gate app. And get immediate access to ticket revenue with real-time reporting. At no cost to your school. It's that easy to bring touchless ticketing to your hometown. Hometown. Fast scans, happy fans.
A look live at the Lower Columbia court. The Lower Columbia bench here at Larry Walker Court. 4:52 to go here in the fourth quarter. Peninsula 52, Lower Columbia 51. Lower Columbia. Left-handed dribble. Foreigner on the dribble and a Peninsula College foul. And that will be on Adam Kanina. Fourth personal. 13 foul for the Pirates. And Kagainak will check out. Harris on the baseline drive. Reverse lay. Taps it in right over left. Rebound for Long. Whistle.
Really ill-advised. Really ill-advised fouls. When you have an outlet, you never want to throw it back at your rim.
No.
She should probably try to just throw it off the opponent's leg or try to just dribble bust, and they've had a success of getting fouls called on that.
Inbounds baseline, left-hand side of the glass. Inside for Novelli. Novelli lost the handle. 23rd turnover on Lower Columbia. Here's Long up and underneath. Count the bucket. Give her the hoop, the home, and the foul. Emily Long, the 5'9" freshman yard from Port Angeles, will go to the line for the three-point play. 17 on the afternoon, evening for Long.
Novelli was a little conflicted. I thought she was open off that baseline out of bounds.
Shot for the three-point plays up and in.
Yeah, she put it on the floor and ended up turning it over, where she's got to stay confident and be able to knock that shot down. I think coach is saying, hey, set your feet, let it fly.
Peninsula now with a two-possession lead at 55-51. Lower Columbia on the quick stop with a dribble. Brown, overhead pass, Foreigner. And down, go away, out of bounds.
Yep, trying to go to the high-low. Danica Schmidt has been quiet in this whole second half. She's got to get herself going again if they can get back in the lead.
Long to Smith. 4 minutes up to regulation time and a 55-51. Pirates lead, shot up underneath. Off into Asala on the miss. Pirates get the offensive rebound and a fresh 20-second shot clock. Long, perimeter left side, Glasser. Smith fires away from 10 feet. Front iron, no. Put back up by Cook, it's short. Loose ball recovered by Glasser. 25th turnover on the Lady Red Devils. Trying to weave through traffic, losing a dribble, and it will end up going out of bounds to Lower Columbia College.
Oh, Allie Crum is not happy. She wanted to be able to set it up, run some clock. I hope Glasser was trying to, drive with that left hand again, like she has been pretty successful today, but maybe an opportunity to wind down 20 seconds, and so they give it back to Lower Columbia.
Foreigner, pass to the free throw line. Schmidt drives up underneath two defenders, lays it up and in. Foreigner on the tally, finally in the ball game. 55-53. Peninsula with a 2-point lead. Turnaround Jay, 10-footer ringing around and falls for Cook, now with 4. 57-53, inside of 3 minutes, whistle, 1 too many. 26 turnover now on Lower Columbia.
Try to pick up some full court pressure, see if they can get back into their run and jump.
So Harris will check out. Mace comes back in. Inbounds for Glasser. To Long on the right-handed dribble. Breaks at mid-court. Smith settled between the circles. Covered by Novelli defensively. Along the perimeter left-hand side. High pass tipped by Glasser and knocked away into the hands of the Red Devils. 14th turnover on Peninsula. Long stroke outside. Novelli rocking the pumps with the three-point stuff. We got a timeout on the floor.
That was great. Great push on the offensive transition there. Peninsula saw a mismatch. Right, they had a little point guard on a post play, tried to execute it, turnover, quick points in the offense.
So we got a timeout on the field, 30-second timeout. 57-56. Safe Friends Field Levels, the official recruiting partner of the Northwest Athletic Conference. Over 1.3 million coaches and athletes. uses Field Level's sport-specific networks to discover opportunities to play at the next level. Best of all, it's absolutely free. Whether you're a coach or an athlete, level up your recruiting at fieldlevel.com. That's fieldlevel.com. Coach Cheryl Sorensen, John Jensen, Todd Elvig, Sarah Elvig, and the great camera crew with you. Our 30th and final game of this 2022 NWAC Basketball Championship. The women's final, 57-56 Peninsula.
So one thing to keep in mind is Lower Columbia just burned a timeout. He wanted to get his defense set, maybe talk about execution.
High scoop off the window, too strong. Loose ball recovered by Cook, back out, trying to make the save and stepping on the sideline boundary in front of the Peninsula College bench. It's out of bounds to Lower Columbia with 2:02 remaining in regulation time. 15 turnovers for Peninsula. Here's Mace. 57-56, ball stolen away by the Pirates. Turnover number 27. Here's Glasser. Feed from the backside of Cook. Second left going to the right, inside the perimeter, pass back to Long. Covered defensively by Foreigner, great spin, up inside, scoop, lefty up and in! Long's got 20!
Just the composure, the ability to get to the rim, that was some intense defensive pressure that she was facing.
Lob pass down low to Noyes, that will rattle home. Noyes has 14. 59-58, 1:15 left here in regulation time. Here's Smith on the right wing for the Lady Bucks. Long.
Yeah, Peninsula's got to be careful. Smith was about to turn her back, and Lower Columbia was about to jump on that swipe for the steal. You can't turn your back in the front court. You've got to be able to make change of direction moves in front of you.
Long rolls off the pick by Glasser. Off the window, too strong, iron right. Scramble, held ball, and it will, the alternating possession will go to the Lady Red Devils from LCC. Inside of 1 minute, 51.6 seconds left.
Yeah. So this is where the timeouts come into play. Lower Columbia has 1, Peninsula's got 2, and we know that under the minute in the fourth quarter, you have the opportunity to call a timeout and advance the ball into the front court. So Lower Columbia is not using it right now. They have a lot of time into game situations that they've rehearsed. It's going to come down to this.
Down to the wire. Here's Mace for Lower Columbia. Bounce pass to the top. High post left-hand side. Touched up by Schmidt. Novelli opens up. 12-footer could not get it to go. Rebound for Peninsula, and Lower Columbia will foul to stop the clock.
Just a third team foul. You see Peninsula's calling a 30-second timeout, so they have the opportunity to move it to the front court.
So the foul on Jaslyn Novelli, 4th personal. Both teams have 3 team fouls. A 30-second timeout, so we stay right here for this one. Follow the NWAC on Twitter and Facebook at NWAC Sports and on Instagram at NWAC Sports 1 for NWAC highlights and info. Also, visit NWACsports.org for the most recent information on schedule, scores, stats, and more. That's NWAC Sports. N as in Nancy, W as in William, A as in Alpha, C as in Charlie, NWACsports.org. Outstanding work by the NWAC team with Executive Director Marco Azurdia, Director of Operations Allie Brown. Been a fun tournament. To Asala, back to Long. And Lower Columbia will foul to stop the clock. And the foul will be on Caitlin Foreigner.
Amelia Long's got to get this inbound pass.
Check that. I'm sorry, that's going to be on Harris. That will be her 4th.
They're going to double team her again like they did last time. But if she can get the ball, she's really calm and cool under pressure. The next foul does put them to the free throw line, but boy, with the shot clock differential right now, depending on your philosophy, if they can play great defense, maybe play for a steal.
To Asala, to Long, whistle, and a foul. That will stop the clock. That'll be the 15th foul, Lower Columbia, over the limit, and the foul assessed on Paige Mace. First personal, 15th foul for Lower Columbia. Peninsula to the free throw line. Shot clock is dead with 27 and 4/10 seconds remaining. Peninsula 59, Lower Columbia 58. Long to the free throw line, 3 for 3, off iron left. Long has 20 points, leading all scorers in this ball game. Second free throw, off iron left, ball tethered away, recovered by Lower Columbia. Foreigner will call timeout for the Lower Columbia College Red Devils.
It's going to be a full timeout. They elected to move it forward. So a couple things game plan wise, they've been going into noise. They have not been able to stop her. They really only need, it's just a 1-point lead, right? So you can take the early best shot that you can get. You definitely want to get the ball up with at least, 8 or 9 seconds. So if there is a miss, you have a chance to get an offensive rebound.
Yep.
But that also doesn't leave a lot of opportunity for Peninsula to come down the other way and get a high-quality shot off.
Noyes with 14, Novelli with 11, Schmidt with 11. Harris has 4 personal fouls and 9 points. So in this situation, your odds would be in favor of Noyes in this situation for have her to be assertive to go to the cup.
I think so, and even then, she's been pretty good at drawing fouls to get to the free throw line, where she is a 77% free throw shooter. So Peninsula is obviously going to be very aware of that. They're going to put a lot of ball pressure. I think there's a small ball handler inbounding it, so they can put a big long person on there, make it a hard angle for her to see it in. Peninsula has caused a ton of turnovers today with 28.
Mace to inbound. Feed right into the hands of the Pirates. Glasser and a foul. Schmidt will pick up her 3rd personal. Stops the clock with 22 and 8/10 seconds remaining.
Like slippery ball, huh?
Very slip, yeah.
Great set. She was going to get the ball right at her sweet spot where she could have turned, faced up, knocked it down, driven. Still a lot of time left, and Hope Glasser's not a great free throw shooter, just 57%. Lower Columbia's out of timeout, so they're going to have to be able to play at full court no matter what.
Knocking down the first of 2 free throws as Lower Columbia's over the limit. Glasser with 17 points. Second free throw is front iron. Back Glasser, the shooter's roll goes in. Now with 18 for Glasser.
Still a lot of time. They can still get to the rim if they elect to do that, but it looks like with the way that they're using the dribble, they're going to have to try to get to a 3. Great pick and pop. They missed Schmidt on the pick and pop.
Long shot outside 3. Harris hits to the land of plenty. We are deadlocked at 61 with 9.9 seconds left in this till.
Unbelievable shot. Just 23% three-point shooter. She was feeling it. She wasn't even close to the line. Peninsula's turn, yep. Peninsula's turn to advance the ball here.
Look and listen to this crowd. This place has been absolutely bananas since the opening tip. Both teams well represented.
Yes, great atmosphere. You got to think Peninsula's got to get the ball. Probably an Amelia Long or Hope Glasser. Those are the 2 that have been producing from them all year, especially in this game in this 4th quarter. Getting something downhill. Amelia Long's been fantastic at attacking the rim left and right, although I really truly think she enjoys going left. She loves the little scoop shot to the rim.
Toledo Ticket Technologies is the official ticket and credential partner of the NWAC. Since 1910, Toledo Ticket has been the leading provider of ticketing solutions that are efficient, flexible, and keep businesses running smoothly. See their products at NWAC championships, including credentials, lanyards, and wristbands. Finding your ticket solution at ToledoTicket.com. Deadlocked at 61.
Yep.
Shot clock dead. 9 and 9/10 seconds remaining. Glasser to inbound in front of the Pirates bench. To Asala. Weaving through 2 defenders. Mishandles the leather. It will go to Lower Columbia. And 5.6 seconds left.
This is where using some of those timeouts earlier in the game, they don't have a chance to advance it right now, so they have to go the full court in 5 seconds.
Both teams exhausted their timeouts.
Peninsula has a foul to give, so they, as long as it's not in the act of shooting, they could.
Schmidt inbounds to Mace with 3, 2, 1. Long heave will be well short. Guess what? It's time for extra fun. Overtime here at Larry Walker Court. Deadlock at 61. Rack it up. 5 minutes. Here we go.
I mean, we haven't had a championship the last 2 years, so why not play 5 extra minutes?
Why not? Everybody getting their money's worth.
Yeah. Now, again, foul-wise, both teams still have to be kind of careful. You still have Michaela Harris has 4. Novelli has 4. Noyes is still, with 3 for Peninsula. Not a ton of foul trouble. You got Tuasala and Jade Smith both have 3, but other than that, everyone has 2 or less. Each team will get a timeout back on the board.
But the team fouls, they stay put. And Peninsula has 3. Lower Columbia over the limit with 5. So that would force, with Lower Columbia, they commit the foul. Peninsula will get to shoot doubles during the overtime.
No question. And that's been a huge advantage for Peninsula. They've had 22 free throw attempts. They've only been able to convert on 14. And that's one of those things that you look back at the end of the day, tied going into overtime. What did the free throw situation look like? Lower Columbia was 11 of 15, so took advantage of that at 73%, but didn't get to the line nearly as much.
And here we go. Tip overtime. Controlled by Peninsula up underneath. No go. Lower Columbia will set up shop with Forner. On the right-handed dribble, skip pass down to Schmidt. Back on the outside, Novelli needing help, keeps that pivot foot. Noyes back out, Novelli. Feed into the paint to Schmidt. Face a double team, up and underneath. Up and in for Noyes.
Just snuck right behind the defender. She was so focused on where the ball was, lost sight of her player.
63-61, Lower Columbia. Long pass to the left wing. Skip pass, Brown. Back into Asala to the top of the arc to Smith. 13 to shoot for the Pirates. Ball tapped away, recovered by Peninsula. High runner, floated off! Oh no! Throws a prayer at the free throw line, 15-footer, and rung it down!
She willed that ball in. She sure did.
63 all. Long on the rebound.
Little advantage here for Peninsula.
3-on-2, upper knee shot, up to Asala, up and short. Put back up and in to Asala with 9. 65-63. 3:30 left here in the overtime. Stroke back, 12-footer, well short. Put back up and underneath for Noyes. And it goes with 18. Tie number 8 at 3:18 in the overtime session. Deadlocked at 65.
These athletes are tired.
They're gassed. The drive for Glasser. And Glasser is fouled. That will be on Schmidt. Danica Schmidt for a personal foul.
Yeah, I think what the referee saw was not necessarily that she got her hand on the ball. It was that she had her offhand pressed on the on the offensive player. You get a hot touch, but you can't leave it on there.
Free throws coming up for Glasser. First one, up iron left. Glasser had made 3 straight prior to that miss. 65 all, second free throw. Springs up the back of the ring, offensive rebound to Asala. And she will be fouled on the way to the cup. And the foul is on Noyes. Jody Noyes picks up personal foul number 4.
The 19th offensive rebound for Peninsula. They have Tuasala at 7 rebounds today. All 7 of those might be offensive rebounds.
First free throw. Long iron left. Tuasala is 1 for 5 from the free throw line. 9 points. Tied at 65 all. Second free throw. Yes! Tuosawa double figures with 10. 66-65 Pirates. 3 minutes left in the overtime. Here's Harris. Drives left side, the lane, scoop up, off iron left-hand side. Rebound, Peninsula College. Tuosawa with a long feed. Cook, up and in! Cook with 6.
Great outlet pass. Great outlet pass. Presence to get her head up, see your teammate down the floor, and made a fabulous pass.
Foreigner for Lower Columbia. Novelli, right wing, open 3. Top of the iron, right-hand side. Offensive, put back up and in and count the bucket for Schmidt. Ebb and flow, back and forth like a 12-round heavyweight belt.
Boy, the ball jumped off that rim a little bit, so Cook mistimed her jump. So she was coming down instead of rising up to get the rebound, just tumbled off her fingers.
Right.
I mean, Schmidt, right place, right time, and we're able to convert.
68-67 Peninsula, 2:26 left here in overtime. Shot for the three-point play for Schmidt. High, Art, front arm, back, last and in. Schmidt's got 14. Tied once again, 68 all. Time number 9 at 2:26. Timeouts, 1 each here in overtime. Here's Long. Ball stolen away by Foreigner. 17 Peninsula turnover. Settling out to the right, flat pass on top to Harris, playing with 4 personal fouls. Switching the dribble, rolls off the pick, delivered by Chinanati. Harris, high floater in the paint, inside the NWAC logo. Noise, ball ripped away. Stolen right back by Lower Columbia. Here's Novelli, face the double team. Pass back to Harris. Inside, high scoop up and in. Harris with 14. Lower Columbia with the lead at 70-68.
Kind of the downside of playing with that pace, like we saw a possession ago where she was able to have that quick pitch ahead for the outlet for Cook. Again, tried to go too quick and it turned it over in the backcourt there.
Shot up and in for Tuosawa with 12. Tie number 10 in the ball game, 70 all. 1:22 remaining here in extra fun.
Good, just coming into a high ball screen and they're allowing their players to pick them up. They're really allowing Michaela Harris to work off of that.
Harris shot up and short. Noise puts back, bounces on the 10 twice, goes out and will go to the free throw line for 2 shots.
So Peninsula has to figure out how they're going to guard that. They've either switched it or stayed, but what she did was Michaela Harris was able to turn the corner off that high ball screen, and the post defender had to come help, so when the ball came up, Noyes was able to get an offensive rebound because she's got a smaller backside guard boxing around.
Noise. First one rings right to left, backside. Second free throw, that one will go. Noise has 19. 71-70, Lower Columbia. 60 seconds left in overtime, 1 minute mark right now. Here's Long. Pass on the left wing.
Here's the diagonal
pass to
screen.
Masala. Glasser. Smith rolls off the pick, delivered by Tuosawa. High off the window, bounce back out. Recovered by Long, and a reaching foul on Lower Columbia on Foreigner. That's 4 on the 5'8" freshman guard from Camas.
Well, again, kind of going back. Long's who you really want on the free throw line.
Or check that. Fouls on Noddy. I think somebody punched up the wrong numbers there.
It looks like it was on Foreigner because I think Noddy's on the bench.
Foreigner, yeah. So we have a stoppage in play to wipe the moisture off. 43 and 9/10 seconds remain. Lower Columbia, 71, Peninsula 70.
It is warm in here, and these athletes.
Oh, yes.
getting up and down. Everyone's faces are a little red from the warmth.
Long to the free throw line. First of 2 free throws up and in. 21 points for Emily Long. Tied at 71 for the lead. Yes!
See if he's going to go to a high-low or using this high ball screen again that they've been successful at. Here's an ISO for Schmidt.
Mace bounce pass. Schmidt back to Mace, up and in. 73-72. And a whistle and a foul on the push. And that will be on Danica Schmidt. 5th personal foul, disqualified from further competition. Schmidt with 16 points. Free throw, first up and in. Glasser, 19. 73 tie. Second free throw for the lead, yes. Glasser with 20.
Electing not to use their timeouts yet.
Shot clock should be dead. Harris for Lower Columbia. Left wing, dribble between the wickets. Wants to try the light side of the lane. No, takes the traveling call.
Peninsula switched that ball screen that time. Again, knowing that the athlete likes to over-penetrate, a lot of early help. I think she was startled by the early help and traveled.
30th turnover on Lower Columbia. And we got to stop at your play. Shot clock dead, 15 and 3, 10 seconds here in overtime in an exciting women's final.
Yep.
Peninsula 74, Lower Columbia 73.
So Peninsula called the timeout. They will advance it to the front court. They got to probably get the ball into Amelia Long's hand. She's one of their best free throw shooters. Last couple times on that, they double teamed her and made it really hard, and that's where Tuasala was able to get the catch. I'm not sure that's who you want on the free throw line right now, but with the 1-point lead, the main thing is get the ball in, have ball security, because Lower Columbia is going to try to go for the steal, go for the jump ball, because they do have the possession arrow. And then the third thing they're going to try to do is your foul last.
11 ties, make it 12 ties, 12 lead teams in this game. Both teams are over the limit in fouls with 5. Possession arrow, points in favor of Lower Columbia. Timeouts, Lower Columbia with 1. Peninsula has exhausted their 1 allotted timeout here in OT. Shot clock dead, 15 and 3, 10 seconds remain. 74-73 Peninsula, inbounds to Tuasala, and his foul that will go to the free throw line.
That's where Lower Columbia has executed their sideline out of bounds very well into the fourth quarter and there. They're denying Amelia Long. Shoot to the backcourt, but they're not real confident. We don't want to throw it in the backcourt in case there's a tip and anything like that, so.
Tuasala to the free throw line. First for the right-hander, short. Two of 7 for the free throw line this evening. 12 points. Second free throw, got it to go. 75-73. Peninsula College. It's a 30-second timeout. NWAC men's and women's basketball tournaments made possible in part by the support of the Tourism Promotion Area Fund of Snohomish County, Washington. Thank you, TPA Committee, for your continued support of the NWAC Championships in Everett. Oh, yes, the fine sounds of Fat Boy Slim. Ramp it up.
Without Danica Schmidt on the floor, Lower Columbia, they still have 3 really good scoring options. They've got Novelli, who's hit a couple threes. Really good at getting her feet set, and she's pretty good at a one dribble pull-up. They got obviously Noyes inside, and then you got Michaela Harris, who can get to the rim at will right now.
Novelli. Touched up by Foreigner. Back to Novelli. Think about driving an angle. Stuck in the double team, in trouble. Ball tapped away with 5, 4. Harris on the angle. Step back. Shot 3 for the game.
Oh! Doesn't count. The referees are signaling it counts.
Sinead Unani. Sinead Unani. Do it up for 3. It may go up for review. Hang on, everybody.
Oh, it has to go to review. I'm pretty sure she got that clean look off, but wow, cool, calm, collected after the chaos.
After pandemonium is ensued.
Ball falls into her hand. Very capable three-point shooter all year long. Oh my goodness. Do you expect anything less than this type of finish?
Can't think of a better way to end the tournament.
Oh, excitement versus disappointment right now on the looks of their faces. And it counts. Lower Columbia wins it on a prayer.
Chinadu Nadi with the game winner in overtime. Lower Columbia 76, Peninsula 75.
Wow. Wow. I mean, if you're Peninsula right now, you're kicking yourself. You had a chance to seal the game. Again, it was kind of the free throw line, which has been their Achilles heel all year. Was it really kind of bit them at the end of the game here?
So here's what we will do. We will keep it right here. Cameras courtside and up top here. We're going to be ready to cut the net. We're going to work our way down, get post-game speaks with head coach Lucas Myers. Hero of the game, get you the MVP of the tournament, so much more. Overtime here at Larry Walker Court. Walt Price Fitness Center at Everett Community College. In exciting, dramatic fashion, in overtime, Lower Columbia 76, Peninsula 75. Hang on tight. Post-game speaks, numbers, figures, stats, and facts, and more. Right here from Everett. This is the 2022 NWAC Basketball Championships presented by STSPN and the NWAC Sports Network. Hang on tight. Lots of fun. Post-game coming your way.
They're congratulating Peninsula on a second place finish. Really a great season, #1 seed out of the North, finishing with just 4 losses on the year. I know it stings, but Coach Allie Crum, she talked about they had a never quit, never say die attitude. They kept finding a way to chip away all season long. Pretty emotional moment for her right now. She's got a 6-month-old little boy. She had him just in September and took a month off and just knew that she had to be with this team. She knew it was a special group. And it's really been a great adjustment for her to become a mom in this process. Some of these players came in before she was pregnant and they saw her through pregnancy, and now they've seen her become a mom. And she's really talked about how the vulnerability of becoming a mom really created the closeness between her and her team. And you could see the disappointment on their faces right now as they're leaving the court, but really a great season all along. And vice versa, you can see Lower Columbia, and rightfully so, they just fought and they clawed. They overcame turnover issues. They overcame foul trouble. And again, just continued to impose their defensive will on Peninsula all the way down to the end. And they found their ways to win. Coach Myers is just in his 3rd season at Lower Columbia, although he has lots of coaching experience, really drew up some excellence after timeout executions. One of their main plays was a great backdoor to freshman Paige Mace. I think 2 or 3 times she was able to execute, finishing at the rim. Jody Noyes really stepped up after having early foul trouble, 2 fouls in the first quarter, committing just a 3rd one in the 3rd quarter, and was able to play relatively free the last 15 minutes of the game, finishing with 20 points and 9 rebounds for her. Danica Schmidt was silent for the early parts of the 3rd quarter after 11 halftime points. They made a couple big shots here at the end. Really disrupted Peninsula's passing angles. Their time to shot block and save some possessions for them.
John, if you can hear me?
Again, just all falling in their hands in that final second, squaring up, and nothing but net on that great follow through. Each of the Lower Columbia athletes here are getting a chance to get their first place trophies. They're feeling it. They got the ladder set up. They've got the scissors out. First championship we've had for the NWAC since 2019. I believe Wenatchee Valley was the last championship in 2019, Walla Walla in 2018, and maybe Lane in 2017. This is the first championship for Lower Columbia Community College. JJ, are you courtside? Yeah, partner John Jensen's having a hard time pulling with a microphone here. He's gonna hustle back down so he can pull aside some of our MVPs and really talk about how Lower Columbia was able to battle back and forwards, multiple lead changes, multiple ties, so much drama at the free throw line, foul trouble, both teams with such an intensity and such a high spirit. You could tell both teams really wanted it. And the team's really going nuts right now. I think they just announced Danica Schmidt as MVP. Very well deserved. Finishing with 16 points and 9 rebounds today. Had a great great game in the semis. 21 points, 15 rebounds, 6 blocks against Lane to help the Red Devils get to the championship game. And Jody Noyes, 6'1" sophomore from Utah. Again, 18 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists in their win over Lane, and able to finish with 20 points and 9 rebounds. Composure from her in the post, played with foul trouble. One of the areas that Noyes really helped her teammate a lot was her passing ability. She gets so much attention, double teams, triple teams, and they cut off the ball so well. She's able to find a high post diver to the rim. She's able to reverse pivot. She has great 15-foot range. She showed her ability to attack the rim as well. Lower Columbia's down celebrating, holding up the championship bracket. Coach is holding up the ball. We got music rocking out. We got "We Are the Champions" playing on the speaker. Still waiting on partner JJ to make his way down to the court. Again, just having some technical issues with the microphone. Hopefully we'll have some interviews here to follow. Again, announcing congratulations to Lower Columbia Community College, first ever women's basketball NWAC championship. They've got the trophies, they've got the brackets signed, we got the championship t-shirts being passed out. I think there's only one thing left to do is pull out the scissors, climb the ladder, and start cutting away that net. Well, with the Chinadu Nadi shot at the buzzer, the fans for Lower Columbia rush the floor. And you see referees trying to hold them back. Of course, we had to go to review to finalize. Was the ball released in time? This has to be one of the greatest championship games in recent memory, with the intensity, the back and forths, the amount of lead changes, the amount of ties, and the dramatic finish. Lower Columbia has an injured player. Starting it off first, Courtney Brace. Maybe an athlete that had her season cut short early. Very sturdy with the ladder. A lot of people helping her down.
Heck of a ball game. Head coach Lucas Myers for Lower Columbia College. How sweet this one is.
I'm at a loss. I can't speak either, but we're such a tough group, and they always find a way to get it done. And we had to come back after a tough, emotional win last night, and it's just amazing to see us gut it out and find a way to get it done at the buzzer.
61 in all, going into extra fun of 5 minutes. Definitely nail biting for you.
Yeah, emotional, up and down. You know, the good things, we've been in close games. We got a bunch of older, experienced players, and they found a way to just stay calm and get what we could get.
And how you grinded through NWAC West, get the position you're in, and you're able to play steady ball, riveting ball, dramatic basketball to get this NWAC title for 2022.
Yeah, you know, I think we're 26-1, and we had to earn every single one of those games, and we practiced hard to get it done. And I think, you know, we had a tough route: Umpqua, Whatcom, Lane, and then Peninsula. That's a pretty tough route to get to a championship, and really not any other way I'd rather do it.
Noe Schmidt and Harris have been rock solid for you, but coming off the bench with Jaslyn Novelli, she's put up some key shots, critical moments, and kept your club in the hunt.
Oh, Jazz is a great scorer. She's done it for us all year. The key thing is she's learned how to play great defense and rebound, and that's what's got her on the floor more. Early in the year, she struggled with that, young player, and kept her off the floor, but she was huge in this tournament. Huge. I can't even say how big she was in us getting this title.
Outstanding work. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And take it down to the Twin Cities in Longview, Kelso.
That's right. First ever title of the LCC for women's basketball. Great feeling.
Lucas Myers, head coach for Lower Columbia College Lady Red Devils, winning the 2022 NWAC women's basketball title. Hang on, we'll get more speaks with the players. More here from Larry Walker Court here at Everett Community College. Hang on tight, we'll be back after this 2-minute timeout. 76-75, LCC in overtime. Back with more after we take time out. This is a presentation of STSPN and the NWAC Sports Network. Back in 2 minutes. Welcome back here to Everett Community College. 2022 NWAC Basketball Championships Women's Final. A heck of a ball game for your squad. Jody Noyes, 76-75, and to do it in overtime, dramatic fashion.
Oh, yeah. I'm just so happy.
You were a little bit in foul trouble early, but the rest of the squad picked things up for you.
Yeah, again, speaks to our depth. I had to sit a lot in the first, and we had players step up. Like, if I can't be there all the time, other people step up. It doesn't matter who it is. Every game, we're just so talented.
4 players in double figures. For the team high, 20 points, 8 of 13 from the field, 4 of 7 from the free throw line. Just shy of that double-double with 9 rebounds and 32 minutes of work.
Yeah, I don't know. I just kept going. I just had that mentality. We just have to win. We just have to win. We put so much work into this, and here we are. Taking
care of it on both ends of the floor. I mean, with 9 rebounds, 5 offensive, which was huge, able to get them second chance points.
Yep. Again, just every single ball is mine, every single one.
So where do you go from here?
We'll see. I got a couple offers, but I'm still deciding, so we'll see.
Outstanding work. Congratulations. Jody Noyes for LCC. We'll get more speaks coming up in just a second. Let's get a shot at them cutting the nets.
Okay.
Take it down right here, courtside to Nadu Nadi. The hero fought that last second shot from long range, from the land of plenty, and you earned plenty, girl. You are an NWAC champion.
Thank you.
Coming off the bench, 13 minutes. You got a short time in, 2 of 4 from the field, 1 for 1 from beyond the arc, the land of plenty. The G-Dub, the game winner. What a feeling that is to come up front.
I'm still lost for words. I'm sorry. I don't really know what to say about this, but I'm just happy that we were able to get that 3 to go into overtime and get another 3 to win the game.
The development from the high school level when you played in the Pierce County League with Spanaway Lake, home of the Sentinels, then go down to Lower Columbia, the next level. What was the biggest challenge? What was the biggest learning curve for you?
Probably just getting more connected, getting connected with new teammates and processing everything. I had to play a new position. I was a point guard in high school, so then I had to play with more bigger bodies and stronger people. So that definitely made me stronger.
But it also gave you the adaptability and flexibility in mismatch situations, to where you're able to take care of business when you see a mismatch. It's like get you the rock, pass you the bill, distribute.
Yeah, so a lot of the fours are a little bit taller than me, but they're still more aggressive on defense. So I just hit them with a pump fake and just go by them because I know they're not a guard, so it's able to get that mismatch, like I said.
When the ball got passed into your hands, what was your reaction? Did your eyes get big as saucers once you got that ball in your hands? And you got the bill in your hands, are you able to fling it up for that game winner? Just the release of it. Talk it through.
Well, I practice those shots every day. We get the guards to hit the high trailer. I don't know. I'm so lucky. I was just stunned. I just stood there and I was just like, what the heck? And none of my teammates just fell on me.
And what a feeling it must be to get the game-winning shot and to be an NWAC champion. Sinead Unati, congratulations. Great work. Thank you. 76-75 in overtime. We will have final numbers, figures, stats, and facts after we take a 2-minute timeout. 76-75 in overtime. Lower Columbia over Peninsula. This is coverage on STSPN and the NWAC Sports Network. Back with post-game final numbers and comments after we take this 2-minute timeout.
it's time to shine. I want to thank the NWAC Sports for allowing me to sit alongside JJ, one of the great announcers from the Weekend 1 to Weekend 2. I appreciate the opportunity to watch fantastic basketball in the Northwest. Thank you for the producers and everyone who's helped me start my broadcasting career. Yeah. Waiting on partner. He's doing a great job. He's hustling up and down the court just like the players were earlier today. He's going to take us home.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just talking about your hustle up and down was as much as those athletes were hustling up and down the court today.
Yeah, it's like, getting my steps in.
Mm-hmm.
What a fantastic game. Up and down the floor, ebb and flow. Now to get to numbers, figures, stats, and facts and wrap things up for this 2022 NWAC Basketball Championships Women's Final. 76-75, Lower Columbia over Peninsula. Let's get to the numbers, figures, stats, and facts and call this a night and a season for Peninsula College. Shooting from the field, 27 of 74 at 36.5%. 1 of 8 from beyond the arc, 12.5%. 20 of 32 from the free throw line, that's 62.5%. Lower Columbia shooting for the ball game, 27 of 57 at 47.4%. 9 of 15 from the land of plenty, 60%. Free throw line key, 13 of 18 at 72.2%. Rebounds, Peninsula with the advantage. 42-39, the breakdown on the rebounds for Peninsula, 20 offensive, 22 defensive, 442. For Lower Columbia, 10 offensive, 29 defensive, 439. Assists, Lower Columbia with the advantage at 18-13. Top assists provided by Mace Page off the bench out of Cathlamet, Washington, Wakayakum. And assists, Hope Glazer for Peninsula College. Steals, Peninsula 19, Lower Columbia 8, top thief, Hope Glazer for 5, Itwau to Asala for 5. Blocks, Lower Columbia with 4, Peninsula with 2. Incidentals, the little things that mean a lot. Points in the paint, Peninsula 48, Lower Columbia 30. Points off of turnovers. And for turnovers in the ball game, Lower Columbia had 31 turnovers. Peninsula converted for 31 points. That's even on the ratio at 1-to-1. Lower Columbia, or Peninsula, had 19 turnovers. Lower Columbia converted for 11 points. Second chance points, Peninsula the advantage at 18-10. Bench points, Lower Columbia 22, Peninsula 10. There were 14 ties, 17 lead changes. Scoring from the bottom to the top for Peninsula College. 4 points each for Adam Ganagna and for Keely Jade Smith. 6 points each for Madison Cook and Amari Brown. 3 players in double figures for Peninsula. Itwau to Asala. 32 minutes on the floor, 5 of 11 from the field, 3 of 8 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, including 6 offensive boards and assists, 5 steals, 2 blocks, 13.